That would make sense. So let's see.
I don't know if that would make sense, but we're gonna see. I'm holding forward, holding forward.
No!
I was thinking, I'm like, I've never heard of that rails.
Hey, you know what? I've never heard of free spec being broken either, but today's a day of first, isn't it?
Pretty much. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this first person for this entire game. I hope you guys are ready, and we're gonna get this game underway.
Indeed.
We can go ahead and do roster rundowns right now, I'm guessing, and
Indeed.
I can do Team Nice Name if you would like to do your team.
Team Wub. I would do Team Wub. You do Team Nice Name. You can start it off. Just start it off.
Alright, so for Team Nice Name, we're gonna have Deadmau5, or Deadmau5 if you just want to keep it at that, Iden, Pandemonium, and STB.
And for Team Wub, we have Tool, Xeon, Cheesy, and Icy Inferno himself with his Watch Left 4 Dead in his name. And they're going to be on the infected side of things first. I could tell you where the spawns are coming from if I could see them, but I can't. It's going to be a Hunter, a Boomer, a Smoker, and a Charger. Now I actually can. Looks as though they're going to be starting off right here as our Survivor friends approach from the bridge area. They have the Boomer and the Charger kind of... Actually, the Smoker's going to spawn up here right now. Tries to get pulled. Gets a pull under a shell, but gets cleared right before she goes off the edge. Hunter's going to pounce around up the top there. Charger and Boomer both have not yet spawned. Now the Charger is going to spawn up. They're going to back the Survivors up just a tad bit here as they get a little bit of chip onto that Hunter. Boom does land one onto Rochelle. Boomer now does get popped. This is going to be a Mexican standoff here for a second, Kiss Me.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to just play it slow, which is a good choice here, as they know the Charger is off to the left there in one of those windows. So they can only assume that it's looking for the Death Charge. It's the only logical explanation. And we're going to see, you know, just kind of push up here. Charger finally working their way with the Hunter from the roof here. Actually deciding to go on to Ellis, but they're going to get shut down pretty easily after Charger actually completely botches that attack. Literally, this first-person cameramanning is really messing with my head right now. Because I'm, like, trying to hit spacebar and, like, find an angle to work with, and I'm like, wait, I can't hit spacebar. Like, I'm about to unbind my spacebar from, like, everything.
Yeah, all you have to do is really right and left click here, and it's Left 4 Dead too, so I mean, right clicking obviously is advised. But we're gonna have another attack coming up here. 14 Wub's gonna be a Spitter, a Smoker, a Boomer, and a Hunter. So you got 2-2 here now. Boomer's gonna spawn up here. Zeron's gonna get nicely popped there by STB of Team Nice Name here. Seeing some great Survivor play coming out so far from the Asian compatriots in this match. Are you okay, Kiss Me?
My brain is exploding right now. Deadmau5 is currently stuck in the wall. I've never seen that happen. Maybe now.
Are you first personing him?
Yeah, maybe he knows what it's like. Well, if I wasn't first personing him, I wouldn't know that he's in the wall right now.
Good point. You wouldn't actually be able to see.
But so yeah. Once again, for everyone tuning in, this is from the Equilibrium Cup number 3. And second round here, and it's on Barcelona once again. And there we go. Nick is unstuck, so he's going to be warped out of there. And we're going to see the Survivors start crossing the plank here. We're going to go one by one camera-wise as we watch them cross this plank.
It's going to be a Spitter, a Smoker, a Charger, and a Hunter. 14 Wub spawned up right now. So we're going to try to get a pull. And actually get a charge there on there, and the Spit's going to go down on top of Nick. That's going to be a lot of damage going on to Deadmau5. That Smoker is also indeed still up. He's actually stuck for a second there, taking some of that Spit damage in the face. Smoker gets a pull back onto Rochelle, then will indeed get cleared, but a nice actual way to recover there for Team Wub.
You know what I really like about when the Survivor stands still? Is I can press spacebar, and I can actually hop out of them, but then I can't move. So I can actually still do some cameramanning.
We're going to see our tanks spawning relatively soon here. Tanks at 69%. They have gotten to 52 by breaking into this pool. So dropping down from the top there, we actually have a hit, I believe, that wants to come in. It's going to be a Charger, a Hunter, a Jockey, and a Boomer. Trying to see where they want to come from, but they might indeed actually save for tank right now. Actually, no, that Boomer's going to spawn up there and gets a single boom out, so Tool has now indeed lost his spawn to that. The Jockey spawned up as well. They're going to send the rest of this hit in. I can't see where it's coming from. Hunter's in the front. Jockey does manage to run under Rochelle just for my sounds here. We're trying to get some nice punches in as well. Cheesy's stuck. Cheesy's stuck in the pool with the Hunter. Oh man, that was me casting that from the perspective of STB. Do we have either war room tonight, Kiss Me?
No, I completely out them. I know for one, Nice Names, they're not going to be speaking any English here, and I know this is a primarily English-speaking stream, so we will not have a war room for them. And then I felt, you know, since we're not doing their war room, it's not right if we were to do, you know, Team Wubs. So I was like, let's just forget the war rooms. But who knows? Maybe at some point in the future, if we get a high enough demand for you know, other language-speaking war rooms, we'll do them. But needless to say, we do have a tank up right now in the hands of Cheesy. Tag up right now is Jimmy Treasury. He's going to be making his way down the staircase and towards the survivors. We have one person being boom, that is Rochelle, and he's going to focus right onto her, missing the second punch though, so that's going to allow her to get a little bit more distance away from him. But he's going to refine his target onto Coach. It might land this nice double. Nope, Survivor's looking around for some more punches and just not managing to land anything right now. But we have a nice double capping over to Smoker and Hunter. And Alice might take another punch here if Cheesy's close up, but no, he gets juked and he's at 300 HP. And he should be dead. Why is he getting these punches? Tank's down to 150, 90.
Rock on a Nick. What the hell, Kisby? He had 300 health and got like 3 more punches and a rock.
I don't know why the Survivors just completely opted to stop shooting him there, but their health took a huge hit from that. I mean, there was a nice SI attack going out, so they had to focus their attention away from the tank, and they didn't really know how hurt he was, obviously. But unfortunately for them, they really stopped focusing at the wrong time. A couple more seconds of focus there, and he would have been dead a lot sooner, and they would have negated, almost 80 damage just from that.
Yeah, indeed. Now we will see them continuing to go forward here, and since this is EQ, obviously we have the health and damage bonus pretty much conglomerate that comes together for this scoring system. We'll be able to explain that in a second, but we will see how far Team Nice Aim is able to make it. It's going to be a Smoker, a Jockey, a Charger, and a Spitter right now for Team Wub. Waiting to see where they're coming from, and again, if I could look at the ceiling, that would make my day, but I can't look at the ceiling, so...
Well, if you press spacebar twice when you're from the first person, you can actually hop out of them, but then you can't move.
Right. We actually have the hit coming in here right now. That Smoker spawn up in the front. Jockey goes in as well. Jockey gets up. Charger does land onto Ellis with a spit going down on top of him as well. That is indeed permanent health. That Smoker does land for a momentary pull too. That's going to be a full down, almost down onto Ellis, but he does manage to get up a little bit. Coach is the only one left for the Survivors with any kind of health bonus in this situation here, Kiss Me.
Yeah, and just a little bit of history. I'm not honestly too sure about who Team Nice Names are. I'm not really all that familiar with the Asian community. But obviously a lot of you will know Tool from Serious Business. He's been on them for the past 2 tournaments. Really solid player. And he's also accompanied by the one and only Icy Inferno, a huge Left 4 Dead streamer. Go follow the channel if you haven't already. Twitch.tv, Icy_Inferno, I do believe. Unless I could be wrong. I haven't actually ever looked at his URL, I think. But regardless of that, we do have that going out onto Coach here. Nice double cap attacking onto him as well. My bad there. Alice was the first one to go down, and then Nick and Coach followed suit. Rochelle finally does get the clear onto Coach, though, so that will allow the pickups to go out here. But continuing on with the split goes into the delay. Continuing on with the roster right now, we have it set up Xeon, who is the magnificent creator of this beautiful HUD that you see here today, and another longtime member of Serious Business. I don't believe he... No, he is actually still on the team, and I believe he's also going to be for the RGP when they sign up for that, or RBT, I should say. And then Jimmy at Field is an older player. You guys might not know him. He hasn't played in quite a couple tournaments, I believe. But he's one of the best HRs in the game. Really solid aim. And with that being said, we have an attack coming here, and a beautiful tri-cap going to finish off the Survivors with a Charger, Hunter, and a Smoker. So beautiful SI player by the American team. And we're going to see what the Singapore/Japanese team. I think the other 2 Japanese, don't quote me on it. I know if I'm wrong, Deck's going to rail into me. But we're going to see what they can do on their side.
Indeed. Now, that is a 367-point score for Team Nice Name so far in this game. There is a chance now, I think, for Team Wub to make something happen, but this is where we're might see the ping come into a little bit more of an effect here on their Survivor side of play.
Yeah, most certainly. And once again, this isn't going to be a normal cast, guys, obviously. For some reason, the free spec isn't working in the server. No idea why. I don't know when the last time someone would use this server. It's located over in Japan, I do believe. And yeah, it's just free spec doesn't want to work. I could try right. Actually, whoa. Free spec just kicked in. Whoa.
Not for me.
I don't care about you. It just kicked in for me.
Hey!
Can I change my... I can't change... Oh. I can't change the actual... Hold on, let me keep trying. You know what? They're still in the safe from here.
Ready?
Don't crash my game. Please don't crash my game. Alright.
That's the karma you get. I don't care about you, Rails, and now your game's gonna just shit out on you, Rail there.
Pretty much. I think I might need admin, which is a big problem here because once again we use the server that wasn't set up in time. I think they set this up the very last second here. So now I can't change the speed of my camera, but we can free spectate.
That hit just went in, kind of. That boomer actually went in there and managed to get a couple of scratches onto Cheesy. And interestingly enough, was able to spawn here. They're going to have then, I guess it's going to be a spitter actually coming out on this hit for Team Nice Name as they cross the bridge here. As I should say, as Team Wub was going to cross the bridge here. That's the hit that Nice Name's going to have on the infected side of things. That last spawn is indeed coming up, so now we're going to see another Mexican standoff here, Kisme.
Oh, certainly, and people are talking about how they might be Japanese in chat, and they might be from Singapore. So I guess it's like rude if you actually call someone who's not from the correct location. I guess it's like an insult. But we will have pull going out onto Cheesy here, trying to get him a ledge hang right there. And this Charger is definitely still looking for someone to hit. Nice, beautiful Hunter onto Alice and a beautiful charge to go down on top of it with an actual beautiful smoker as well. There's going to be a lot of spit damage going on to Rochelle there, and she's going to take a ton of damage. Actually, let me switch the scene here. I was so excited by the actual rehabilitation of Respect that I forgot to change scenes there for you guys. But as we can see,
Rochelle almost just took a down off that, actually. She has to commit her pills right now. That's a ridiculous amount of damage going out onto Team Wub. Did you actually get your free spec working or not?
Yeah, it is actually working right now, and I'm actually getting used to the use of spacebar again because I forgot what it felt like. So it feels actually weird now, but we're good. Except my camera moves incredibly fast, but I'll see what I can do to help out.
Gosh. Well, we have a Hunter, a Smoker, a Boomer, and a Charger right now for Team Nice Name, trying to reciprocate the damage that they had on that first hit. Seeing now what exactly Team Wub want to do here. They're going to send the hit in right now, as a matter of fact. The Charger's going to go in there, is going to miss, going to get killed. Hunter manages a momentary pouncer onto Nick. Smoker goes out as well, going to get cleared right here. And that Boomer's going to get a proxy boom going out onto Xeon, as a matter of fact. So, a little bit more damage actually coming in from Team Nice Name at this point in time. They got to be really happy with how they've done to Team Wub so far.
Yeah, I mean, they've done an absolutely amazing job, and Wub's definitely feeling it. They haven't even made it past tank yet, and with that being said, they obviously still have a long way to go through the map here. The tank is pretty much a static spawn inside of this drop-down room right here, inside of the big pool area, if you will, and they will wait for all four of their survivors to get their drop inside the pool here, and it looks like the attack is going to try to gain to the top here, dropping down into the pool with the survivors. Charger does land onto Rochelle, but nice clear by the survivors, keeps her out of harm's way of any spit. Hunter pouncing, landing onto Coach, and it's going to be quite a bit of damage out onto him. And that will be the attack up and down here for Team Nice Name. And the survivors are going to be able to go ahead and start this tank.
Indeed, we're going to see our tank up right now in the hands of Pandemonium for Team Nice Name. I wish I could spec, but I can't. And now we're going to go back to that first person, for me at least, of that tank. And tank is going to the roof.
Yeah, this is actually different. I don't think... No, actually, didn't we see this? Didn't Icy... No, not Icy, but didn't their press tank actually just do this?
I believe so, and it's a good strategy just to be able to kind of drop in the middle there with whatever hit that you want. Maybe trying to slow the survivors down in either water, or just staying and keeping them on top of these interesting planks here with this pool. Boomer's going to get a nice double boom. That's going to signal the commit of the tank. Pandemonium is indeed going in. Going to get a long... Actually, going to miss the first punch there onto Rochelle. I thought it was going to be a long arm for a second. So being rolled in, getting drilled by those EQ shotguns, but there is no tank slowdown in the queue. Gets another punch there onto Ellis. They turn around here, misses that punch onto Ellis. Jumping after the survivors here, gets a nice punch onto Rochelle. He's still getting kind of chewed up here. The melees have indeed come out. Smoker pool goes out as well. These survivors are in water, however. That's going to be a cleave going out just onto Nick. They're going to send the rest of this hit in relatively soon here. Jockey as well. That's going to be a tank getting another punch down onto Coach. He has 9 health. The tank has 9 health, and now he's going to die. Another Jockey does go out for a momentary cap onto Xeon, but we're going to see another Smoker pool actually go out for Icy Inferno. So some nice damage, but both teams survived the tank.
Yeah, so they're going to be able to make it here, and obviously it's just about distance points right now, as we saw Team Nice Name also wipe before making the safe room, so it's not a matter of health bonus, it's just about those distance points, and it's going to be pretty hard for Team Wub here to actually make it to the safe room, let alone make it to where Team Nice Name did, but they do have the possibility of doing it. Basically, they can shut down this next attack, and they can move fast enough. They can catch up to where we saw Team Nice Name actually drop off.
Indeed, they're going to give the last of those pills to Icy Inferno right there. So he's going to be the one who is going to be the hardest to take down now for Team Nice Name. Spitter, Hunter, Charger, Boomer for their next hit coming out onto Team Wub. Gonna see exactly when they decide to launch it in here. It's going to be interesting to see due to the fact they probably want to drop on the survivors. Indeed, we're going to see a Hunter coming in from the back. Boomer gets a nice boom coming out. Skeet goes out by Cheesy. Punch down goes out onto Ellis. You see the rest of that Charger gets cleared. Icy Inferno is trapped in that spit for a couple seconds. Going to be able to get out of it now, but they survived the hit.
Yeah, and that's the big thing that really matters. So we're going to see Rochelle try and power through there. Obviously, Rochelle being in the hands of Tool here. And he's going to use that melee to its fullest capabilities and power through those common hordes.
Cheesy crash and nobody paused the game.
Because nobody really cares when Cheesy crashes. I'm kidding. I love you, Cheesy.
Man, Kiss Me, you are on fire
I love you.
tonight.
I love you, Cheesy. Don't be like that. But yeah, so we're going to see the survivors currently down about 47 points with this pause going out here. I see Deck just joined my Twitch chat. But Deck, if you could, I think I need admin the server to utilize my entire cast config. Not too sure. but I do believe that is the case and why it's not working correctly. As to why spectator is not working for Rails, I'm not sure. At least the cameraman is working for. That's a good thing.
Indeed. That's the other thing that matters. It would be kind of ironic then if, you know, the caster wasn't able to actually, like, he had more ability to stream than the streamer did. I'm not even casting. I don't cast.
Yeah, and if that becomes the case, we might have you just start your stream and we'll trade off halves. Just let each other take a half.
Okay, yeah, because the thing is, when I start streaming for some reason, my ping goes up to like 800. We have another attack coming in here right now, I believe. For Team Nice Name's gonna be a Hunter, a Smoker, Boomer, and a Jockey. Smoker spawns up, Boomer gets popped. We have a double cap going out with that Hunter and that Smoker there. And now the Jockey's gonna follow in as well, gonna get M2'd and shut down right there by Xeon. But hey, they're still alive, Kiss Me. This is not a dead round yet for Team Wub.
Yeah, it's definitely by no means over. The Smoker's gonna back out here and most likely just save the spawn for the next hit. He's gonna get chipped down a little bit there by the shotgun of Coach. But other than that, the server's looking pretty grim right now. They have one person black and white, that being Tool. He just got picked up, and still there's 2 more end caps. And actually, Jimmy H. Russellfield, aka Cheesy, hasn't gone down yet. But this will probably be the last hit for the survivors here. Boomer spawning in, getting a nice single boom, double boom out on survivors here. Gonna be the proxy sooner or later here, and a beautiful spit going down the survivors. This is definitely gonna be a wipe here. Tool getting pulled, and actually Nick shuts down the charger, which will keep him alive. But Rochelle has died.
It's not dead. I see Inferno is determined here.
Oh, that sneaky comment at the bottom of the car right there, reaching up and grab Nice's ankle. That will be the round there for Team Wub. But they do manage to take a 20-point lead here, which is not all that bad, but at the same time, it's no sort of buffer at all coming to the rest of this map here.
Effectively, I think that really is indicative of what we saw in that chapter. Pretty much a tie game there. There was a little bit more distance able to be made by Team Wub on their survivor side, but both the Infected and the survivors were pretty much balanced, I'd actually say, so hopefully we're in for a tight game here.
Yeah, I mean, just judging by the first map, they're obviously good SI play by both halves. And tank play just as well, you know, just holding true to its name. And can I move? I can move. Oh my god.
I can move too!
You can? But my camera is incredibly fast. Like, this is
Mine is
not
too,
even
but
funny.
This makes things a lot easier. Actually, if you hold down shift, it'll not go as fast.
Yeah, but it's still too fast. But we'll make do with it, I guess. Can't really complain all that much. And yeah, we're gonna wait. Actually, the Ready Up mod is different as well. Maybe they don't have the correct caster plugin on the server. That could be it. But regardless, it is something. It allows me to use my custom HUD. Once again, big thanks to Xeon for that. And yeah, we're gonna wait here for everyone ready up, and we'll get this second map underway for you guys. Once again, they're not gonna do 2 games here as usually do in this tournament. They're gonna do
doo-doo.
You really went there.
Everybody ready?
You really just went there. It is 1:30 in the morning, and you just did that.
That's why I did it, because it's 1:30 in the frickin' morning right now.
I could tell these guys we gotta go for a second game here. It's in the rules. We could be here for another hour and a half after this if you want. You want to go there, Rez? We can ask
you want to go there? Hey! I did the cast until 5 o'clock in the morning with Everlasting and my friend Muddy, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, well, I had to wake up at 8 a.m. once to cast a game after I went to bed at 5. You want to compare?
After wait, so the game went to 5 and you woke up again at 8 to cast the same game?
No, I went to bed at 5 because I was doing cast the prior night, and then I woke up at 8 because they needed me to cast.
Oh my gosh. Well, hey, we'll eventually get into one of those situations as well. But you know what situation we're in right now? We're in an EQ match, and we have Team Wub coming out on the Survivor side, and Team Nice Name on the Special Infected. It'll be a Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and Hunter for this hit. They're going to be sending in right now, as a matter of fact. You got that Hunter jumping in, Charger jumping as well. There's going to be a pin going out. Charger's going to miss. The Hunter's going to get cleared. Boomer gets a proxy on a 3. These Charger punches were very nice for a second there. There's actually a nice amount of damage coming out on a Team Wub from Team Nice Name on that first hit.
Yeah, most certainly. We're going to see about, as soon as those announcements go off my page, I'll be out of the score for you guys. But right now it's looking around 70, yeah, give or take 70, 80 points right there. So nice amounts of damage going on to them. And we're going to have a Witch right up ahead here between these 2 trucks. And we should see probably Nick going for it, as he does have a shotgun here. She's already getting aggroed here onto Ellis. She's saying up. It looks like she wants to go, and Ellis isn't ready. I don't think Ellis really understands that Witch is really aggroed on him right now. And she's going to go.
Yeah, I mean... she actually is aggroed right now. We're going to be a Charger going out too. That's going to be a 100 cap as well. That's going to be a 2 cap going out as the Switch comes in. But we're going to see Coach jump up there. The down does go out onto Cheesy before the Switch is able to be killed. That's 2 full downs going out onto our Survivor team right here. What a massive... I'd say that's actually a misplay by the Survivors and also great capitalization by Team Nice Name.
Yeah, most certainly. Obviously, Cheesy wasn't aware that the witch was actually aggroed on him. I kept calling it too. I'm like, Cheesy, I think that's aggroed on you. But Cheesy just wasn't paying attention here, and he's like, what is she getting so mad about? But obviously, she did get to that threshold of PO'dness, and she decided to push in there and got the down on him. But we have attack going in here in the alley. Nice cap lining out on Alice and actually switching off hands into Rochelle. And the Boomer will go and land his nice double onto Nick and Coach, and that will be the end of attack here as Jockey looks for scratch. Actually gets another rebound onto Alice. But with that being said, that will be the end of it finally.
Yeah, I believe we're going to see actually a very, very tight, infected-driven game here due to the pings that we're going to see. I would be extremely surprised if you see the sleekness of the survivors that you usually see on low ping in this situation, just due to the fact, you know, you take a look at the caliber of the teams that are playing here, and usually when you have two extremely high-tier teams come together and play a match like this, you see almost flawless survivor play a lot of times and high scores. But if you take a look at what's happened to Team Wub so far here on this round and both teams last round, it's been a very gritty game so far, and it's not even going to stop here because we have a tank right now for Team Nice Name in the hands of Deadmau5.
Certainly, and I have heard of the name Deadmau5 actually before in the Eastern Asian community, and he's actually a pretty good tank from the words that I've heard about him as he tries to climb the side ladder. It's like he got stuck on the side there for a second, but needless to say, he is going to get in, and he's going to bring his car with him as this is one of the only real hittables that are useful in this area. There's a dumpster in the back left corner from where he's looking right now, but to actually get there, he'd take an easy 2-3K chip getting to it. But needless to say, he is going to have the tank and car in play here, and it looks like he's going to be trying to use this to get the first initial down on the rim and then probably capitalize off of it.
Maybe not, because now he's just going to say screw the hittable and run in after them. He's going to get a punch there out onto Cheesy. Now he gets a dumpster in the corner. That's going to be a nice down going out onto Cheesy. That's the initial cap that they wanted. Smoker does go out. That's going to be a 2 cap in the corner. Tank's going to throw a rock. This is going to be a wipe for Team Nice Name. Xeon actually is the one who's also being... Actually, wait, Xeon got free. Xeon does get free there for some reason. Tool is still up as well. Icy was clear too. Was that a pistol clear, Kiss Me?
It must have been a pistol clear. The pistol once again must have shot the Smoker's tongue, and then Charger actually ended up clearing the Hunter when he charged and actually missed. Beautiful dumpster hit there, barely missing Coach's head. Was about to decapitate him, but that will be the end of the tank finally. But once again, beautiful tank and hittable control there by the hands of Deadmau5.
I thought that was a wipe because they had the Charger and the Smoker pinned in the corner there, but then that must have been a pistol clear coming out by Cheesy to prevent that wipe. And now, like I said though, so far we've seen just Team Nice Name slam into Team Wub so far with their special infected hits, and they have another one spawned up right now. It's a Hunter, a Spitter, a Smoker, and another final spawn that has not yet come in. Hunter's going for a DP, he's going to get skeeted. Have the Smoker spawned up in the back here trying to get a pull, just going to drop down there and actually go through a respawn.
Yes, the survivors are definitely sitting pretty grim right now.
Seriously screwed up. All right, weapons.
Yes.
Deck asked me a question. Hold on. You can keep casting after I answer.
Search these rooms.
Okay, I will let Deck and Kiss Me converse about this. It's going to be a Boomer, a Smoker, a Spitter, and a Jockey right now. So a 2-2 with Smoker, Jock for Team Nice Name. Looks as though they want to have this Boomer kind of spawn somewhere inside, but he's not going to be able to get anything at the current time. And we have somebody leaving with no Steam log on at this point in time. Maybe a double boom stumble fall there. That's actually going to be a death going out onto Cheesy. Spit goes in. Xeon is Xeon's up. I keep calling Tool Xeon for some reason. Tool is down. And now we have just Icy, who has some permanent health left, and Xeon is kind of chilling there. Xeon's black and white. And now actually we're going to see Tool kill STB there, so that's going to be another spawn down for the favor right now of Team Wub. They're trying to get as much distance as they possibly can here. They have about 236 for the round so far. So, as I said again, it's going to continue kind of a low-scoring trend, but if we saw anything being indicative from the first round, they're going to have a nice ability to get rid of Team Nice Name's bonus as well. Single Boom does go out. Smoker and Charger are in the spawn queue right now. Smoke goes out onto Rochelle, does get nicely cleared there by Icy. Charger gets focused down. Spit's going to go in there on the Survivor, who is still there. That's Xeon, he's now dead. So it's just Tool and Icy still up right now for Team Wub.
Certainly. So we're basically seeing the demise of Team Wub right now. Smoker Pole goes out on the coach, but gets quickly cleared by his teammate Rochelle, and she's going to go ahead and chase down the Smoker. Looks for the clear onto him, actually the kill I should say. Jockey goes ahead and gets skied there by Rochelle. Once again, nice heads up play by her, and Smoker's going to get shut down by Icy Inferno from the backside. So that will be the attack up and down here. They do have that Boomer though, looking to grab a spawn here. Probably going to try to pull support into the survivors, obviously. And he looks like he might rocket it in the car. He does just that, but it actually doesn't trigger the car. The car alarm stays silent, but the Boomer did manage to land on this.
In situations like this, I actually think the Boomer might be the most dangerous special infected. Like, I know it's extremely dangerous in regular competitive play, but when you have high ping in a foreign server, it's especially a problem. As you can see, this Hunter going after the last one of our survivors right now, trying to go on the Tool. He will get on the Tool. That'll be the wipe from Team Nice Name on a Team Wub there, bringing Team Wub's 2-chapter total to 678 score.
Certainly will. And I mean, this map right here really comes down to the tank play, and we're gonna have to see some really tight tanks come out of Team Wub right now, because it's all or nothing pretty much with this tank. If it's a good tank, you can wipe pretty much right after the tank, like we just saw right there with Team Nice Name. But if we don't see good tank damage come out here from Team Wub, I mean, Team Nice Name could really make this map. It's not all that hard of a map. It's long and arduous, but it's not the chokiest of maps. There's not a lot of choke points, really.
Yeah, definitely, and that tank now is going to have a somewhat of an amount of pressure on him for performing well in this situation. I mean, he's going to do something similar to what Team Nice Name did with at least a hittable, get a couple of downs there, maybe even, like, if you can get 2 survivors bleeding after the end of that tank, that'd be acceptable, but they need to do a lot of damage here, because like I said before, their survivor play is being severely inhibited by that ping.
Yeah, I actually cannot see what the pings are right now. I just get bars, but I see that they're all at a red state right now. So that means they're probably somewhere around the 200 or higher mark. And I know typing ping in console would tell me what the pings are, but I don't want to do that while we're on stream because that would also reveal the IP.
149 to 181 range.
Alright.
Like I said before, it's not terrible, but still, when you play at a level that we're playing here, especially with the way in which EQ is designed, you kind of need to have all the latency you can get. And when you have, well, actually, the lesser latency you can get would be better. But the more and more latency issues that they have here, like I said, it's tougher to play Survivor. But I think both teams are going to be seeing that in this situation due to Deadmau5's ping. And it really comes down to whoever has the more experience playing in different scenes and on different servers where your ping isn't as good as it would be on your home turf.
Oh, certainly. And some of you that are not familiar with the EQ config here, it's the European config, I guess you would say, is developed by European members of the community and whatnot. And some of the biggest differences that are actually going to be impacted here by the actual ping issue is going to be the fact that there's no dead stops. So you can't rely on M2. You actually have to hit your shots. There is no backup. If you miss your shots, that hunter's going to land a DP. If you miss your shot on the jockey, he's going to land his... on DP, but you know, obviously cap. But with that being said, here we're going to be going live here with the second half of the second map. Team Nice Name over on Survivor with Team Wub on Infected. And this first hit's going to tell us a lot here. Smoker's in, his tongue gets broken on the side of the wall. Charger misses completely. Hunter lands nicely onto Elsa, and Charger's going to go ahead and start fisting away at him, getting some nice punches actually. But actually, it seems like some God frames actually came into play there as STB gets up and he's still at 78 health, if I correct myself.
He only got, I think, 1 punch there due to the God frames, as you mentioned. So a little bit of damage going out onto Team Nice Name here from Team Wub, but I think we're going to see a little bit of a difference here coming from this witch. They're actually going there. No, they're going to fill the crown. STB is going to jerk score that crown in the middle there, and now they're going to actually send another hit in on top of that. Charger's going to go in there. Charger's going to miss the charge. Charger's passing around as well. Smoker does land. Charger's going to drag him back into spit there as he was trying to be held. So that's going to be a massive amount of damage going out onto Team Nice Name due to that crown fail there that we saw by STB.
Yeah, so STB definitely botching it right there, but once again, that's showing where the pings come into play here. It looked like he had all the time in the world. He could have went to Jared's honor and went down on one knee and went for the crown, but he didn't. Once again, I'm going to trademark that. It's from Ninja, so it's his saying. I just love it because it's an absolutely amazing thing to say. He went to Jared's honor, but he could have taken all the time. He decided not to go that far, and unfortunately the ping caught up to him, and his shot just... there was a delay, and she moved somewhere in that delay, and the shot didn't give him the crown.
I'm going to be honest, his ping's the best here out of all the players.
It has to do something with the routing. It's just like that's not a crown he should have missed.
Right. I mean, but stuff sometimes just happens with that where you're in those situations. It happens to me literally all the time, just in practice and stuff like that. And even in scrims where you think you have a. I think he was crowning from the front as well, and for some reason I just think it's harder to crown from the front than it is from the back, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it can be obviously different, but once he's from the back, the chest does move a little bit more from the front, or compared to the front. Crowning from the side, though, is you don't want to do that. That's an absolute horrible thing to do. The chest moves so much, and we will see tank coming up now in the hands of Icy Inferno here on the second map. And Survivors aren't backing up just yet, although now it looks like they are going to start falling back, finally back to where we saw the Survivors take it last half. And Tank's going to try and work some hittables in the meantime.
Indeed, we have a hit up right now for Team Wub. It's going to be a Charger, a Jockey, and a Boomer here as Icy gets in position. Bruce's going to go in there, gets a singular boom. Survivors are now indeed pushing far backwards. That's going to be a charge going out from Cheesy there. Pinning. The cart is almost on top of Coach there. Icy's trying to get over that barricade. Not quite able to do it so far. He's going to now launch it into the air. It's going to get pinned up against the truck. Parallel parking in the back there. And that's very, very fortunate for Team Nice Name in that situation. That was almost a cap and possibly a kill.
Yeah, I mean, that cart was just tilting over the barricade, and luckily Coach got out of the way just in time before the cart was hit a second time. So he will be okay. He will be able to move around here. And, I mean, this tank's all but dead, though. So it still has 5,300 HP. It has a long way to go. So Survivors still have to play tight here, and hopefully they can take it well.
Indeed. Now we're going to see Icy actually move back in the situation. He is on his second pass, and I guess the strategy was there to see where Survivors were going and not take chip. That makes sense. He's going to hit the hittable a little bit further, slowly but surely going down here. Single boom does go out. He's going to have his car in position right now. Going to launch it in the middle of there. Oh, it bounces off the side of the building. Does not hit a Survivor yet. We have actually one of the Survivors pinned up there. Oh, God, that teleport. He teleports halfway across the map. Not going to be able to be hit by much of anything there. Now we have this car still kind of flying around, flapping in the air. He's going to go in there and decides just to kind of, I guess, try to punch Nick off the top there with his dumpster. He's going to now launch it into the air. It's going to bounce around. This is literally just a play factory right here for this tank. And now he's going to actually get that pin onto Nick. He's going to get a down onto Deadmau5 in this situation. He has punted that one hittable away. Cheesy's coming in for charger support here. Icy's going to go back for his dumpster in this situation, launching it through the air at this point in time, trying to get it into the Survivors in the corner here. But I think he actually might be going for the kill. He is indeed going for that kill, but he only has 700 health left. He's going to get meleeed, and that's going to be the end of that tank with 2 Survivors bleeding fully and 1 set of pills with 1 Survivor at half temp and half perm HP.
And that's pretty much all of what Team Wub didn't want to see right now. The only grace right now is that Team Nice Name is going to back up here and grab ammo, because obviously they just blew all their ammo on that tank and the SI subsequently. So they're going to back up, grab some ammo here, and continue way through the map. But Team Wub has a lot of work to do right now on their SI side here. They can't let the game get out of control here. With the third map being the finale of this map, it's quite a hell ride to say the least, and we're going to have to see some really good Survivor play from them, because I'm assuming they're going to go down this map by about 150 or 200 points distance-wise.
I would have to agree. We have a hit coming in here right now. Hunter's going for DP. He's going to actually take a smoker target in the back there as a 2-boom does go out. Have the smoker now still up, not really able to do much of anything in that situation. We'll just die. Spitter still is actually saving on top of the roof.
So, I mean, I really wish my camera speeds were normal. it's like I just developed ADHD, and I move so fast. It's unbelievable.
That is interesting, because I actually think it's at normal speed for me, oddly enough. But I might be wrong. I might be just a little bit misinterpreting things, I guess, from that standard. And now we're going to see another hit coming up relatively soon for Team Wub. And as you said, they need to do work on this health bonus and damage bonus at the current time, because Iden still has almost full health. You can see a Charger going in there. He's going to miss his charge. We're going to see a Jockey land onto Ellis in the front there. Going to have the Spitter running around as well. Charger Fist does go out onto STB, so that will help the damage bonus case. But that health bonus is still pretty scary, kiss me.
Yeah, I mean, this health bonus is still obviously sitting pretty high right now. Let me go ahead and hit my health bonus button. Sitting at a 432, so still a long way to go here.
Typing that in public chat, huh?
See, something's not right with this, because that's a bind, and it shouldn't actually kick up in chat.
That's weird, because it did kick up in the full team chat there. I guess now they know exactly how much we're checking here for that bonus, but I forgot about this part of this map here, because I mean, they have a chance really on Team Wub side of things to do some damage. That single boom does go out onto Ellis. So now the rest of the hit's going to be a Smoker, a Jockey, and a Hunter. That boomer actually managed to save itself, but this can be a pretty hellish event too, I forgot almost.
Yeah, this event, obviously, as soon as they open the door down below, which you guys can't see yet, but you will in a few seconds once they take this drop. But it triggers an alarm, and they have to run quite a long way, avoid some falling cars and whatnot, and make the way to turn the alarm off. Obviously, well, that's if they want to turn the alarm off, or they could beast to the safe room. Either one works. But we are going to see a Smoker attempting to go for a death pull here, obviously on the other side of the barricades. Ellis has taken the drop here, but will eat a boom yet again, and he's just going to sit here and clear out these common while they wait for Horde to clear out.
Pretty much he's able to funnel all the common onto himself in an elevated position there, so really not a whole lot of damage going out onto him. He is at +1 as a matter of fact right now though. So now they are going to see this death pole attempt come in. That's going to be a Hunter going in there as well, taking the Smoker's target. Jockey does land almost a big play coming out there from Team Wub. The Smoker actually is still up, and Nick's going to go down. Rochelle is still up, but there is no spawn to take her right now.
Yeah, so Rochelle is going to be fine there. That was highly close to being a tri-cap. Like, it was milliseconds away. I think the Hunter took the smoke target and it completely botched a tri-cap, but it was millimeters or oh, ambulance just fell on Ellis and killed him.
Oh, I remember that ambulance now. That's unfortunate for Ellis, and it's somewhat quite ironic with an ambulance falling through the ceiling. You know, it's typically an ambulance to be what you use to get medical attention, but it actually fell and killed the survivors instead. This Charger's up as well. Boomer did get a singular boom. Charger's gonna miss his charge. Actually downs Coach from hitting the wall. Got the Smoker pull going out as well. Smoker is gonna get cleared now. Hunter goes in. Hunter's gonna get killed.
That was probably one of the most random things I've ever seen in this game. I'm sure anyone that has pugged or scrimmed this map, you do know that ambulance does fall. And I am wondering if TB decided to walk directly below where the ambulance falls.
Maybe he just forgot, like seriously, just in that one situation where he didn't remember that the ambulance falls to the ceiling and kills people randomly, but I mean, it's Barcelona, what do you expect? We have a hit coming in here right now. Jockey, Spitter, Charger, Boomer. Jockey's gonna land onto the health bonus of Dead in the back. The other two survivor compadres here are going to be common locked. That's gonna be most of the health bonus now indeed gone. Spit goes on top of the bus. Nick is dead. Charger goes in there, gets the charge out onto Dead in the back. Gonna be an in-cap onto him. And now this Boomer is gonna probably be able to walk in here and try to troll Coach enough to kill him. Gonna get M2'd once. Common still going, and that will indeed be the wipe for Team Wub onto Team Nice Name. And as he rigged to kiss me, it's a 118 point differential going into this massive third map.
See, I'm good at predicting the scores.
Yes.
But I'm still thinking back to that ambulance has something else. Regardless of that,
did you capture it on stream?
Oh yeah, I was watching
it falling
Ellis.
on him.
Yeah, I was watching Ellis's back and it fell right on top of him. I was like, that thing just happened, did it? The stream chat's like, that kid.
That's a nice highlight. Just having an ambulance fall on Ellis in the middle of a match.
That was something special. But yeah, once again, coming into the third map here, which is actually the finale, we're gonna have Team Nice Name up about what was it? 100? What?
You said which is actually the finale?
Oh no, this is the fourth. No, this is the third map, and then the fourth map's the finale. Okay, we're good now. We're straight. We got it.
Indeed, because I mean, I remember in the cast between, I think Team Something and Team USA that was from the other night, that fun cast that we had, extremely professional cast between Zen and Swib that we saw.
Please don't bring that up. That was something else. Yo, come up and look at this helicopter. And then Swib couldn't catch up to the helicopter because he went across the map and looked at another helicopter or something.
Oh man, we had that. Now we have this where it's literally 1:51 in the morning Eastern Standard here. Us Pennsylvania folks get a little bit, you know, we get a little bit, I guess, looser, I guess the right word is, after a certain time of day. That sounded really sexual, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Don't. It's okay. After the cast, I mean, I love Zen and Swib, don't get me wrong. They're two amazing people and do a lot for the community. But that was a really special cast. I had a lot of fun with that, actually, so I'm not even really sorry. It was fun, and I know they had fun as well, so it is what it is. But regardless of that, we will be on live here. Yep, Ice Inferno just baited us.
And now he's going to rebait us here as we go live. And, you know, this is where I think Team Nice Name is either going to take control of the game, or we're going to see Team... actually, we see a quad move out. Screw team names. The Hunter's going to go there trying to get scratches as well. He's actually getting some nice scratches with a jockey on there, too. And that's going to be a massive amount of damage going on to Coach. That's going to be almost a full down on the Coach from that first hit. And as I was saying there, I said we're either going to see Team Nice Name take control, or we're going to see Team Wub bounce back majorly, and that's what we just saw off that first hit.
Yeah, obviously, Team Wub showing us they ain't done with this game by any means. They're looking to make a comeback right now, and that first hit was absolutely beautiful. They timed the rocket boom perfectly, launching straight down the middle of the staircase there, and right into Survivor's faces, booming all four of them, and they couldn't get the clear that they needed quick enough, and Coach definitely paid for it. We're going to have another nice double boom going on to Alice and Coach here. That should gear up the rest of the attack. Charger going and lands on SB. Spit goes on top of that. There's going to be more damage on Alice, and that could be all of his health bonus in a matter of seconds here. Jockey does get shut down, not going to be able to latch on to Coach, and that will put SBB into the yellow range here, which will make him slow for the rest of the map here, unless he wants to pop some pills, which he will. And we will have a tank.
They need to commit more pills. They need to commit more pills on the Coach as well. And you know what, Kiss Me, at this point in time, that right there illustrates what I was talking about. 2 booms land, and we have almost 2 full downs going on to the survivors so far. Oh, that dumpster! Oh my God!
You
Just whip that dumpster across the map. That's the wipe going on to Team Nice Name. Oh my God!
I'm not even gonna float my own boat, but I don't think my camera work could have been any better right there. The dumpster went right in front of my face. I followed it, and it bounced over all 3 of the survivors. Absolutely beautiful dumpster by Tool, encapping 3 survivors in one fell swoop, and spelling the wipe by himself pretty much.
Oh man,
my
that was
God.
very perfect. I was talking about the boomers being an influence, and in this dumpster, I just see it from my right-hand FOV come flying out over the tent, and that was absolutely incredible.
That is gonna be in a frag video. I can assure you all of that. That will be, whether it's a highlight for the tournament itself or Tool's own frag video, it'll be there. That's gonna be in a lot of videos, I'm sure.
That was one of those situations where it's like, and you know what? Kiss Me's good at predicting shit, but I said that Team Wub was either one or two things going to happen. Team Nice Name's going to take control, or Team Wub's going to bounce back. There is no bigger way to bounce back than an absolutely insane wipe like that, and it was over just pretty much as it started there with that quad cap going out. Tool just doing everything he possibly could have in that situation. The pressure is now definitely on Team Nice Name here. They're going to launch this hit in. Boomer's going to land one. Going in the situation, Jockey's going to get dead stop and shut down. Hunter is jumping around right here, going to get skeeted. I think the momentum right now is totally in Team Wub's court.
Absolutely. I mean, they definitely have this tank to still do, which is no pushover or shouldn't be taken lightly by any means. And they're going to make their way through their horde here. I wish I could move slower, but I can't. You know how treacherous this freaking staircase is for a cameraman with a normal speed. It's horrible.
I'm sorry.
Regardless, I'm living in hell right now, but we'll have an attack gearing up here. Boomer lands down to Ellis to initiate this attack, and the other SI should be working their way in. They're taking quite a while to actually find their spawns right now. Jockey Charger spawning up on top of the roof of the tent right there, working their way in. Charger lands with the Jockey, and that's going to be a spit down onto Ellis. Spitter was not killed before he got that spit off, and Tool's going to take quite a bit of damage there. It looks like SI are a little flustered after that dumpster whacked them in the face by the hands of Tool.
Honestly, I would be completely flustered as well, because there's just no way to really, describe it there. You just kind of have to bounce back best you can. Den's going to try to do his best interpretation, I believe, of Tool in the situation with that dumpster that he has near him. Survivors are getting a little bit ballsy here, moving up to the wall, trying to get the most shooter they possibly can. Haven't gotten anything on the tank yet so far.
Yeah, I mean, this tank's going to definitely have to play slow. He might try some lucky hittables or replicate once again. That almost hit Coach. That was right above
needs
Coach.
to stop. He's committing in right now, as a matter of fact. The survivors are getting right in his face. Rochelle has been separated. He's going to do a jump rock in the middle here. Jockey Boomer Hunter for support. Going to land a nice rock there on a Coach. Hunter's going to go pouncing in as well. They're not going to be able to dead stop it, obviously. That's going to be a pin on to Rochelle, but cleared through the fence. Tank punch does go out. This Boomer is walking in from a mile away. Gets shut down by Tool. He has a pin in the corner here. That Jockey is actually going to land onto Rochelle again. There is no slowdown, I should mention. This dumpster is still in play. He's going to shoot over the head of Coach. That's a very, very unlucky dumpster hit in that situation. They're going to actually move up now from Team Wub's perspective. You're seeing that they have this tank completely cornered, completely choked off. Spawns are nowhere near being up, so at least 3 seconds before one comes up. 2 survivors still left. Charger's gonna swap in the back now, though. Charger goes in. Charger's gonna miss. Tank's gonna miss his punch there. Smoker is up as well. Tank missing punches in the situation. He's gonna get the lock into the corner there, but that's gonna be a dead tank going out. Tool's gonna pop his pills. Hunter flying in at this point in time, jumping up into the air, trying to get all they can. The pin's gonna go out there. Another pin onto Rochelle. That's gonna be the clear. Team Wub's gonna get some distance here, at least, Kiss Me.
Yeah, at the very least, they are going to go those distance points, as you said. And they still have 3 pills on them, so they're probably going to pass one over to Tool, and obviously Cheesy and Icy will eat their pills respectively. And we're going to see the survivors be able to completely start hiking their way out of here and making some distance points up, as you said once again. And I'm actually feeling good for them right now. They might actually take this game back by about 150, maybe even 200 points by the end of their run here.
Indeed. Now we are going to see another team, or another hit up, I should say, for Team Nice Name. It's going to be a Hunter, a Jockey, a Boomer, and a Spitter, so it's kind of a weak 2-2 in the situation. Tool watching the back there. They're cleaning out the common by sitting on that pipe. Boomer's going to spawn up here right now. Boomer gets a nice boom onto Rochelle. That's going to follow the common all onto her. And she actually is the only health bonus left in the hands of Xeon. That Boomer is still up. All the common are having this really interesting time climbing that pipe. The rest of the survivors are indeed coming down now. You got Icy Inferno watching the back on that pipe up there. And now Else is going to move his way down as well to join Coach from Rochelle. Icy's now going to come back down. This Jockey's going for Icy. He's just going to drop down. Not going to have anything happen there. That Hunter does manage to land. Jockey's going to land his pin as well. You can actually see the survivors trying to M2 it, but then they obviously, like you said, the M2s do not reg. So a little bit more damage now going out onto Team Wub from Team Nice Name.
Yes, I mean, they're doing a good job chipping away at the survivors right now. Xeon's HP did drop down a little bit there, but it's really not the health points that they're concerned about right now. It's just the distance points. That's all that's separating them from Team Nice Name right now. It's what's separating the two positions of the two teams, obviously. And, I mean, they got to look for the wipe here. It's not a matter of breaking down the health bonus anymore. It's, once again, just about the wipe. They have to get it.
Indeed, and they actually have taken the lead now, have Team Wub from Team Nice Name on this map. Boomer's going to spawn up there, and it's going to get a nice double boom actually going on to the survivors. Have a Hunter, a Charger, and a Smoker working their way in. Charger's going to get killed before he lands. Smoker's pin gets broken. There's going to be a quick pull, but that's some nice and very fast clears going out onto the Special Infected. Boomer gets a proxy boom onto Rochelle, but I'm liking the way Team Wub is playing this right now, Kiss Me.
Well, certainly, and we're going to see survivors just continue being able to push their way up here, and really nothing stopping them right now. They're going to be able to hop onto the, I don't even know what you want to call it, the lift up top, if you will. It's a little lift.
Oh god, this.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see an attack here. We might, if they have a spitter, they could spit down onto it, but the spit might actually just sink through it. But they are going to actually just send Coach up to bait out the attack here with the other survivors staying down at the bomb. And it looks like the attack is gearing up to come up from the bottom here. So we're going to hop back down here. Charger going on Nick there.
On the bottom. That's going to be a two-cap. That's going to be a tri-cap at the bottom on to Team Wub. That's going to be off to Coach to save it. It's Cheesy with 1 HP. Jumping back down there. An absolutely insane hit coming out from Team Nice Name. A ridiculous tri-cap. You thought there was a frag video with Tool.
One scratch.
That might be another frag video clip that you see. One scratch going in. Jockey gets it. That's the wipe. What a hit by Team Nice Name.
Absolutely beautiful SI hit there. They saw the 3 survivors at the bottom. They knew that Icy, or not Icy, but they knew that Cheesy had no HP up at the top of the lift there. So they decided to send the attack in, and it worked out. They got the tri-cap they needed, and Jockey finished it off with one final scratch on the Coach. But, I mean, Team Wub definitely did make an impact there. They opened up the gap there by about 90 points, actually 90 points exactly for themselves. So coming into the final here, we're going to have a really, really close game, and this tank is going to be pivotal, to say the least. This is a make-or-break tank for both teams.
Yeah, this is really going to be everything here, and the Catsies are both excited. Kiss Me and I are readying up right away. We're ready to see what happens. And this finale is extremely interesting because this could easily come down to distance points. That's really been what we've seen so far. Like, I don't believe either team's made the safe room so far in all 3 of their attempts. And this is where the distance really is going to matter, because with only a 90-point separation right now between the two teams, this could literally come down to a rush even.
Oh, certainly, and once again, obviously the tanks have been pivotal thus far, and we're going to see them continue to be pivotal. It's basically whoever beats this tank is going to win. Like, if one team gets wiped, it comes down to the other team. Like, actually, if the first team here wipes, if we see his team Nice Name wipe, we could actually just see the other team completely decide to run here. Attack going around, safe from Smoke, gets shut down, Charger misses completely before getting killed off. Jockey does get some damage out onto Ellis after bringing him through the spit there.
Icy. Icy's also trapped in the back as Coach there. He actually took a great amount of damage from that. Due to the fact the spit spread was just that much, he had to jump in the corner there to try to avoid even more damage than that. So I'd be happy if I was Team Nice Name getting that lucky little situation with that spit.
Most certainly. So definitely, once again, some nice amounts of damage going in there on the first hit. It's a camera that's pissing me off. I'm okay, but the camera is just like really, it's so touchy, and like because of the lag, it's like flipping all over the place. But it is what it is, so we'll make do.
Oh man, my neck graph looks like a freaking communist flag right now with the amount of red that's coming out of it. Anyway, we have this boomer going in and gets a single boom onto Rochelle. That Smoker is going to try to get pulled across the top as well. Charger's going to go in there. Charger's going to miss his charge. Pull does go out onto Nick there. Going to get cleared by Rochelle. Rochelle is going to actually, and we actually have a scout in play now.
Well, certainly, and it should be in the hands of Cheesy. It better be in Cheesy's hand. No, it's not. Who's holding
It's in the hands of Xeon.
That I don't know. Honestly, I would probably put my vote towards Cheesy with the scout here. Xeon was an amazing HR though for Zone 69 back in the day when the HR was around. So not taking anything from him, but I've seen Cheesy make some absolutely phenomenal shots with the HR/scout. So I think I would have to give him my vote.
Yeah, and I'm seeing, that's honestly like a pick your poison here with both of those. That boomer does go out. Scout is going to clear it. Nice pick by Xeon. Gonna have a Charger going in there as well. Xeon's going to kill that as well. Xeon is shooting things with this scout and his deagle. He's killing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Xeon not even taking the scout out here, and Cheesy once again using that deagle, doing work with it.
That might be what they're doing there. They're intentionally putting the scout on Xeon and letting also Cheesy kind of snipe with his deagle in that situation, because that's literally, you have two insane snipers from the Golden Age of competitive Left 4 Dead here. Pick your poison if you're on Team Nice Name, honestly, between Xeon and Cheesy. Like, who would you rather pick? I know you said that you might prefer Cheesy, but Xeon's insane as well. You have that jockey getting chipped down right here, running through the middle, trying to get a distraction. Boomer spawns up. Nice pop coming out from Tool. It's going to be a smoker and a charger both in the back here as the jockey rolls in too. We're going to get a quick pull out, and then actually the charger's going to miss his charge. Jockey gets cleared, then that's going to be a death onto that charger. You're going to hear some scout shots going off here, and that's going to be another pick there onto that smoker. And here it is, Kiss Me, the pivotal tank in the hands of STB for Team Nice Name.
And once again, this is make or break for both teams here. Obviously, survivors don't want to wipe, and this tank needs to wipe. Like, this is it. Like, his team is currently just pulling for him. That's all they can do, and all they can do is give him their support. Literally and figurative. Literally in every single way you can think of, SI support, whatever you want to say. But, yeah, we see tanks start working down the staircases here, trying to work towards the car once again. SI are taking a hit here, but I'm more interested in seeing what this tank actually decides to do here with this. And, obviously...
The hit was pretty much clear. There was a nice skeep by Tool, and then a jockey went out as well. They're going to pop the fireball there. Boomer gets a single pop onto Rochelle. Our survivor team is running way, way back here, Kiss Me.
So, and once again, obviously, both of us are from North America, Pennsylvania to be actually more specific. So we are obviously rooting for the USA team, but obviously we'll try not to be biased here during the last tank.
Hey, we don't have caster bias, okay?
It's just our intelligent
This effect.
thoughts. I don't know.
Oh my god. This
with
tank's
it.
being chipped down right now by the scout and a little bit more fire here. You got the survivors pretty much all sitting in the corner over there. This car is going to be pivotal right here. This hit's going to go flying over. He gets the in-cap onto Xeon, who is also the scout. That's going to be a down starting off, and it's in the best possible position. Punch goes out onto Ellis. That's going to be an in-cap going out onto him as that hunter lands. He's going back for his car here. That will be the pounce. We're going to see that jockey get M2 and killed. The car's going to go flying across. That's an in-cap onto Icy Inferno. What a tank by STB. We have Rochelle, the only one left up here running away. That hunter is going to get the kill onto Cheesy. This tank is doing an amazing job just kiting Rochelle around here. Tool, not much he can do here. Backing up, going up the stairs. We're going to see the horde actually start to trickle in a little bit here, I think. Indeed, we do see some commons still littered around. It's going to be up to this charger, this hunter, and this tank to stop Tool. Tank is going to throw another jump rock here, throwing it at Xeon's face. He's going to dodge to the side. Hunter's going to come in. Hunter is still going around, and that's going to be the wipe onto Team Wub. What a tank by Team Nice Name in the hands of STB.
Yeah, once again, as you said, perfect there. Absolutely beautiful tank behind STB. The support was what they need. Beautiful hittable control shown by him with the car. And that car is what did it. The beautiful hit over the Humvee onto Nick, and then just swiping Coach out of the air when he went to pick up Ellis, or help him out, I should say.
Indeed, and he got that right on the person he needed to right away in that situation, because any long-range clears that came out would be in the hands of that scout, and he in-capped Xeon right off the bat.
It was definitely so. Now it's the most pivotal tank of this entire game here for Team Wub. Hailing from North America, you guys got to make something happen here. You got to do it.
Dude, it's going to be in the hands of Xeon, isn't it?
Icy had his
So Tool map
Cheesy
3, Cheesy map 1. Yep, there you go. It's going to be a Xeon tank. Man, Xeon
actually leaves the game. No, he unready. I lied. I thought he left the game. But he is currently going to unready. He's probably trying to collect himself, getting himself ready, pumped up for this final tank. And he better do just that, because it's going to be one big tank.
getting ready. He's not ready yet, Kiss Me.
He's not ready. He thought he was ready. He's like Icy from last map. He thought he was ready, then he wasn't.
Oh boy. So now we're gonna see Team Wub trying to get as much of as they can here to start off. Xeon spawns his charger up. Smoker, Jockey, and a Spitter here. Smoker tries to get an early pull. They're not gonna get much of anything. This charger is just kind of camped waiting around the corner. But it's not about health and damage bonus right now, Kiss Me. It's about the distance points.
Most certainly, obviously. Yeah, we are going to see this. That's a triangle for death kill here, or death charge, I should say. But Charger goes in with SCV, and that's going to be a lot of damage with the spit out onto him. But Ellis will get up and walk out of that spit.
Death charge?
Yeah. In case you guys weren't wondering what they were doing right there, you guys can't actually see this because it's too dark. I wish you guys could. But in case you guys have light boost on your monitors, there's a railing right here. And where the smoker was, he was going to pull Survivor up against the railing. And Charger would charge on an angle to the right a little bit here and hit the side of this wall. Once again, you guys on stream can't see anything according to my OBS preview window. But it's okay, because if you have a light boost monitor, you can see it. And I'm sure Rails is currently looking at that absolutely amazed.
No, I'm looking at the helicopter with the zombies in the back of it.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Swip?
Apparently. But, you know what? I don't know. If your team Knight's name here, do you call run for distance or do you call kill tank?
Ooh, that's a doozy.
Indeed. We have a set coming in, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I know. You can think about that for a second as we see this. Jockey's going to go in there. Actually, this is going to be a 2-cap. That's going to be a Charger intercept onto that Jockey as well. A beautiful 2-cap going out right now onto Team. Nice name from Team Wub. Nice amount of damage going out there onto Ellis.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful play right there. Definitely taking the health bonus down. But we're going to see Team Nice Name not decide to pop the pills just yet, which I don't really agree with. There we go. He finally does pop. Because I think actually making it to the tank is much more important right now than actually not bleeding out. The tank obviously is going to be a bleed out tank anyway. With the scout in play, it kind of negates the whole chance of a rock tank. So it's going to be a pretty much heavy commit tank once it does come up. But now you really want me to answer it.
Watch out!
It's going to sound really cheesy, but if I was Team Nice Name, 90 points down, I would probably try and run it.
Yep, I agree. Honestly, and I don't know if that's what we're going to be seeing here. It's a little bit lame, but I guess at the same point in time, if you're trying to get a win in this situation, there's nothing against it. There's nothing that says you can't rush a tank. And there's nothing that says that the infected will not have a chance to stop them. There you have a double boom going out here, as a matter of fact. Hardy's going to go pouncing as well. Hardy's going to land his pounce. Jockey lands on the coach. Jockey's going to take coach. Actually drops him back down where he has to climb up yet again. The jockey isn't dead. Now he's dead. And the Spit's going to go in there and get a couple scratches on him as well. But that's 2 pills down. And this is where, okay. You got another set of pills committed on the coach there. So I said that makes the 2. They're going to have to commit a 3rd there onto Ellis. Do they have the health to wait this tank out at this point in time? That's the other question that they're asking themselves.
I really think they have the health, but it's just a matter of, do you want to actually risk the tank getting that lucky hit with the hittable onto you? Like, if the car takes a weird bounce or if he gets a dumpster in. But we're going to have a dumpster coming in. A nice charger taking the smoke target. They're going to put him up against the wall there. Jockey landing onto Rochelle as well, doing a little bit more damage to the actual health bonus. Dean drops down into the 40 range there, so he's almost on the brink of being slow. Deadmau5 is probably going to pass the pill at some point over to him. Or actually, Pandemonium might go slow before him, unless Rochelle takes a little bit more damage here. She is currently sitting at 42 HP exactly. And Nick will actually go ahead and pass the pill over to Dean here, as Pandemonium is not slow just yet. But that's about to change. So they are going to have someone slow for this tank. There's no doubt about it.
Right. And this is where the health comes into question. I don't know, Kissney. I really don't.
I mean, they can't run back now pretty much because Pandemonium doesn't be slow. Now they pass the pill over to actually Pandemonium, so he popped. Boom respawning right behind the box there. Gets a nice double boom on to Survivors.
How did that spawn there?
Survivors just moved right past the box and you got the spawn. Hunter's up in the bush right now, so they better watch out for that. He's going to pounce back up and look for a DP of some sorts. Survivors better take care of this horde before they start pushing. Actually, this horde might keep coming at this point because they went so far on their map. But tank is going to come up in the hands of Xeon here. He's going to start working with the car. Let's go to the first person view of him, and you can take it away.
You got it, Kiss Me. This is for all the marbles here for both teams. They are not in the position to run this at the current time. That dumpster is going flying across the map, taking him out. It's going to go. It's going to in-cap coach. A massive hit coming out from Xeon through that dumpster. Another one's going to come flying out relatively soon. He's already got the full in-cap there. Car goes flying down. We have seen dumpsters shooting across the map, in-capping all sorts of survivors from Team Wub so far. We're going to see a hit going in here, as a matter of fact, too. The jockey and the hunter both land. Hunter lands on in-cap survivor. That's going to be an in-cap going out on the tape. Car goes flying in. Car in-cap Rochelle from the hands of Xeon. The tank is still up. He's running around with it right now, launching his hittables over. He's now somehow teleported on top of the tent, launching this car even more. He has SCV stuck completely in the corner, and that is the wipe from Xeon on Team Nice Name to take the win for our American friends in Team Wub. What a game.
I literally just stopped everything right there. I stopped the camera. I put my hands on my face, and I was like, Xeon just clutched that. There's no other words to describe that. I didn't get the dumpster hit the first one he threw it. I'm like, that thing has no chance. And I can't believe it actually took a bounce into the survivors and actually downed coach there. Wonderfully played by Xeon, getting the final wipe on the survivors and securing that oh-so needed win for them. And just wonderfully played, wonderful hittable control by all the tanks that used them in this game. And just showing off that it's not all luck, but I mean, some of the bounces, you can't really predict the bounces.